Keeping that conversation going with your MiniChat subscribers is very important in building that relationship. I'm going to show you how to use the ManyChat Smart Delay to keep those conversations going, and I'm going to show you that now.
We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands.
All right, so let's get started here. And what we're going to look at is the ManyChat Smart Delay, and we're going to do a few things in different ways that we can use it. So I'm going to go into flows, I'm going to go into test, and we're going to look at time delay. Now this flow I created, and I'll make it a little bigger. I'm just going to ask a question. So this would be a situation where you have a message and you have a button that you want them to press. And what you can do is, here we go, is hey Jeff, would you like to get started? Tap the button below, get started. And what we're going to do is, once that message is sent, we're going to set up a delay for 1 minute. Now you can send it at certain times of the day, those types of things. I'm just going to send it immediate, set up immediate once the minute is up. I mean, it's going to delay for the 1 minute. You can set continued time. Basically, his message will be sent once user's daytime is in current time zone, is in within the selected limits. So you could send it so it's only 8 to 5 o'clock, something like that, any day. So that's only sending during the day and not in the middle of the night. You know, that type of thing. I'm just going to take this off, which just basically delays for 1 minute right now and just sends it within the 1 minute. You might want to consider that if it's like days or hours where you're waiting for a long time, and making sure that it's not going in the middle of the night at 2 a.m. So that's something like that. We're going to just, so 1 minute, and then we're going to, the next step is going to be a condition to check to see if this tag has been applied. And what's going to happen is if they push this button, it's going to apply this tag. And normally you would have some other process or some other message, whatever, going on after this. This is just, we're just doing a test on the smart delay. I just want to show you how that works. So what's going to happen is it's going to check this tag to see if it's on or off. If it's on, I'm just sending a blank message, basically doing nothing. Obviously, you would do something else. Maybe you won't do anything. It's up to you. This one would ask them again, hey, see, you didn't tap the button. Did you want to get started today? And then they could tap it and go there. So it's basically following up. And you can do this with a button, or you could do this with a quick reply, a normal message quick reply. This will not work with a user input field multiple choice with quick replies because it's waiting for a reply. So when you're using a user input, it's stopped and it's waiting for something to happen. Whereas a button, a regular button like we have here, or a regular quick reply that's in the flow, it's not stopping and waiting. It will drop down through into this smart delay. So let's test this out. What we're going to do is we're going to push publish, and then I'm going to preview it. And it's open in Messenger here. I did a little test before. Hey, Jeff, would you like to get started? Tap the button below. And I'm not going to do anything. Let's say I got busy. I got distracted from the kids, whatever it is. And I didn't push the button. So what should happen is right now it's sitting in a delay, waiting for that minute to see if I would push that button or not. Now, if I push the button, like I said, it would tag me. And then once that delay is done, it's not going to send me this message because it would go through the delay and say, hey, he's tagged. So I'm not going to send this message. So So we'll just wait here. It should be coming up pretty soon. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into another example as well. And that one, here it is. So there it is. Hey, Jeff, so you didn't tap the button. Did you want to get started today? If so, tap the button below. So there you go. That smart delay will allow you to keep the conversation going. If they got distracted, you can come back with a message and ask them, hey, did you want to continue or not? This is good where you could use it in a quiz. So what I would say is a quiz or some kind of survey. Just make sure that you have each question in its own flow, and you can always circle back. But you can always have these smart delays in each question and say, hey, did you forget about question number 4? Stuff like that. You can circle them around, but keep the conversation going and having that interaction one-on-one. This does replace, I did have a previous YouTube video that uses sequences to do this. And now ManyChat has come out with the ManyChat Smart Delay that now we can put them right in line with the flows. So it's a great feature. And we're going to look at another way we can do this. Like this one is going to continue that conversation going. There's many uses for the Smart Delay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and we're going to go into a coupon redemption. So here's a second example of what we can do with the Smart Delay. And in this one, I am a coupon redemption. So basically it's coming in and actually giving the coupon to the person. So let's say you have an ad, you have something running, you're sending them into your ManyChat for a coupon on donuts. So I'm going to get some discount on a coupon on donuts. I'm going to redeem it. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow up with them. Once they redeem, we can ask them, did you enjoy the donuts? Did you enjoy your experience? We can get some feedback. We can get a review. We could send them to Facebook review page on your Facebook page to give you a review. You could ask for a review right in the flow and have them have a review flow and have them give you 1 to 5 stars. What was your experience in here? Or you can actually give them another offer that they could use. So they used the one offer. I'm going to give them another one. So let's see how this is going to work. Basically, I have this condition comes in, and it's just checking to see if I gotten the offer before. If I haven't gotten the offer, then it's going to give it to me. And I don't see redeemed donut. Yeah, if you've already gotten the offer, then you'd get that. So here, what I'm doing and what we're talking about is a smart delay. So once they entered all this, and we'll kind of go through, what we're going to do is, okay, this message is coming down and say, congratulations, need your email. And then here's the donut coupon. So they're going to get your donut coupon, and then they can redeem it. And they need to show this to the cashier. And then when you're ready to redeem, you can redeem. I do ask them twice because once it's redeemed, it's gone. I ask them twice if they're, or second time if they want to redeem right now. And then when I'm asked them is to enter their dollar amount that they spend so we can kind of track the ROI for our client. But I'm also going to, once they enter the keyword, and I'm wondering, this is a user input field, so I'm curious if this is how it's going to work. It should drop down once they enter this, drop down through and do a timer and come up and say that they redeemed it. So we're going to, this is all ready to go. So I'm going to do preview. We're going to go in and say, okay, what's your best email? It's the donut offer. Yep, I'm going to give you my email. Put it over there. And there we go. Here's my donut offer. So I'm getting 50% off on my donuts. And to redeem it, I just need to show that on my phone to the cashier. And yep, I want to redeem it. Just going to ask you, hey, you sure you want to redeem this? Because you can't go back. Yep, I'm sure. So I'm going to enter in $50 of donuts. So now that we have entered the $50, I have redeemed it, so I should be tagged to have redeemed the donut offer. There it is, redeemed donut offer. I know in the flow I don't have what I should have is, and we can kind of change this. Once I say I didn't have the donut offer, and I entered that in. That's the redeem. So what we'd probably do here is I'm going to add a action. I'm going to add a tag, donut, got donut offer. There we go. So that way, I must have took that out when I was testing it once before. Once I enter the email, and then I'm going to get the donut so that I know I have the donut offer, so I can't keep coming back and getting it over and over and over. So that should tag that. And now we have our message. Jeff, thanks for redeeming your donut offer. Here's a bonus offer, 50% off your next donut. So there you go. It is, I'm going to publish that. So what we did is we came in, we're going to get the donut offer. We redeemed it and wanted to make sure we got the dollar spend so we could track ROI. And once that we got tagged that we redeemed our offer, and then it dropped down and did the smart delay for a minute and sent them another offer. So there's many things you could do that. Like I said, you could get reviews on this message right here. You can get them another offer. You can just keep the conversation going and ask them a question so that they keep interacting. You could delay this for a day and then open up the window for another offer. You know, if you did it for a day delay, they came back and interacted. Now it opened up the 24-hour window again. You can send another offer. So there's many uses for this smart delay, the ManyChat Smart Delay. It's a great feature. Take a look at it, start using it. As I indicated before, a few months ago, I had a video on how you could use sequences to have delays and have messages coming up. And now we don't have to do that. We can use this to delay a certain amount of time to come back to keep that conversation going. So ManyChat's making it so much easier to bringing out these new features to allow us to keep the conversations going, making it a best experience within Messenger as we can for our subscribers. All right, take care. Well, that concludes our video for today on the ManyChat Smart Delay and how to keep those conversations going with your ManyChat subscribers. We talked about when we have buttons and we have the quizzes or surveys and the flow stops and how we get them back on track, or when we have a redemption of some coupon and how we can serve up another offer or other messages using that ManyChat Smart Delay. If you have any questions or comments on it, please post them down below. Happy to answer them. As always, please like the video, share it across the world, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.